my loves, welcome to Tarot and Ink. I've been wanting to do this reading for a while now, so we're going to be looking at your love life relationships, but categorized down into your horoscope. So we'll be looking at things like, what's going on in love, what's coming in, what's leaving, all that kind of stuff. I am an intuitive reader, so I'm just going to tune in with the energy of whatever horoscope you have and then pull through. So it may be a confirmation because I have, loads of slips in here with like languages and places and occupation and like descriptions, all sorts are in here. You can see. So I'll be pulling that. I'll be pulling names or letters out of here, and hopefully we'll be able to make some names. You can ignore this. This is my cup of tea because I'm going to lose my voice at some point. And and I've also got a yes or no little spinny spin coin as well. So you can ask a question at the end of it, and I should hopefully get a good spin out of this. But yeah, I use the Thoth Tarot deck, which is called the Mirror to the Soul. It is known within the tarot community as being particularly accurate. we'll go with that. Brutal is another word. It is very like being punched in the face with tarot. With that, and then I have a much nicer and much gentler, the kind of love fairy oracle as well. I say gentler. I find some of these a bit harsh, really. But that's what we're going to do in this reading. So this is obviously the introduction. Please go to whichever horoscope works for you. I would just, as a basis, always go with your rising sign because it is the most accurate to what you are. So as an example, I am a Taurus because I'm born in May. I'm a very stereotypical Taurus in every sense of the word, but my rising is Gemini. So, and the rising is, what's ruled predominantly. For me, it would be Gemini and Mercury. So it's thinking and communication and being analytical and seeing things that others don't and stuff like that. That's me in a nutshell, more so than like Taurus. And obviously you have your moon. If you don't know your top 3 horoscopes, go through, there's loads of like websites that do like a free chart thing with it. I use Chani. So there's the Chani app, and Chani in general is just absolutely incredible. And this is not a plug, I don't know her, I'm just saying what I use. But yeah, the Chani app is the best thing I've ever found. And I've been doing this a long time. So I've been doing this. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Yeah, I've been reading tarot, and I've been doing this for almost 30 years. I've been doing tarot professionally for almost 20. And that's on the phones, in person, with family and friends, at events, you name it. So even though I'm quite new to YouTube, I'm not new to this. And love readings are my specialty, along with transitions as well. That's the other thing I'm good. But thank you for listening to the introduction. Please go through and find your horoscopes. And yeah, I really recommend listening, finding out what your rising sign is and listening to that one, because that will tend to be more accurate. Thank you. Oh, and please like and subscribe. It really helps me out as a new YouTuber, so I can keep making these. And everything is for entertainment purposes only. Have fun with it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're channeling in the collective as well. Sorry, that's because it's like Aries season. I'm wanting to be like, let's get into this. But that's what I'm going to do now. So yeah, thank you. Please find your horoscope in the timestamps. Hello. I appreciate this is a bit random. I am using a filter so that I can remain anonymous. But you may have noticed that in the introduction I said there will be timestamps for your sign. There are no timestamps. I have uploaded every single sign separately. So there are 12.
I can't count. There are 12 videos, each with different signs. So Aries, you have your own. Taurus, you have your own. Yada, 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 yada. With anything else, I promise you I am a very serious tarot reader. I know what I'm doing. It's all good. But yeah, I didn't anticipate how big one massive video would be. And my phone cried. So it is what it is. But yeah, on to your reading. Please enjoy. Thank you so much.
Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your love reading. As I said in the introduction, I read intuitively, so I'm not 100% sure what's going to come up. It's been slightly different. Well, it's been quite different between each of the other signs before you. So there are some crossovers and similarities, because it's Aries season. So things that have happened for Aries have fed into Taurus and Gemini. So we're going to see. Yours is going to be interesting, Cancer. I've got no Cancer in my top 3. But I like Cancers. You're lovely. You're a lovely sign, just very sensitive, very intuitive, very gentle, in a lot of different ways, even though you've got that hard shell around you. So yeah, big fan of Cancers. Let me just get comfortable for a second as I knock everything over. Sorry. Right. We had to get comfy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards here. We're going to see what's coming up for love. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Then we're going to pull some coins. I'm seeing SUV right here, so take that as it resonates. These are not coins. I said coins. I mean Scrabble pieces. So we'll pull these, and you can pick out words, and you can, find initials for your partner. Sometimes names come to me, and all the rest of it. I've got a bunch of these as well. So like that your person can have red hair, or you could have red hair, that kind of thing. And then we'll do a spinny yes or no coin as well, so you can think of a question at the end. But yeah, let's get into it. Cancer. Oh, some of you need to just relax a sec. Like, you're already trying to anticipate what cards are coming up, and already being like, oh yeah, if this card comes up, it means this. That's my sign. Let go. Just let go of everything. You need to kind of shake. You Cancer already. You need to shake some energy off. Change your view. You can't predict everything. Some of you needed to hear that. And I just keep knocking the camera. Cancer. You're here. You're here. You're here. And you're here. Ace of Cups. So you have the least amount of cards compared to everyone else. You are in a no business mindset at the minute. Swiftness. The Star. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. A lot of you Cancers are in a really good place about love, about relationships, about your significant others. There's a really similar energy with singles and couples. I think you're the first sign that has that. Everyone else has been quite different. I feel like some of you with the Swiftness card, it gives me 2 different things. So Swiftness is about, in this instance, what it's saying as Eight of Wands is that you need to, turn something from rain to a rainbow kind of thing. A few of you have been arguing with, I'm getting family predominantly. There's a mother, father. I didn't mean to say the word father, but yeah, could be father. Mother, daughter, father, son, mum and son. Like there's that dynamic. I'm getting a lot of you, it's mother, daughter. It's almost like your parental figure is being insufferable at the moment, or you just feel like, they just I've got that meme in my head where it's like, it's not a phase, ma. It's that, thing of being like, you just don't understand me. It's that. that I've got in my head, and it's very much a case of, okay, we need to just look at this from a different perspective and help them understand, though it's not really up to you. It's, you know, they have to meet you part way, but it is that instance of let's get over some misunderstandings here, because this could cause more trouble down the line. And family is very important to you, Cancer. And for some of you, it's there's a language barrier as well, in different situations. There's a cultural barrier as well sometimes, and I'm hearing that story. So like both of my parents are immigrants. You know, my mum would always tell me these stories about, like, you know, when she walked to school, she didn't just walk to school. It was like 10 miles that she had to walk, and she had to carry everything. And when she got to school, she got hosed down because she had to walk through the part of the mountains in Colombia. And then, you know, it's that, you know, jumped over 7 crocodiles. It's that kind of thing. And you're sat there going, that's cool, but what the hell has that got to do with what I'm telling you, kind of thing? Or, you know, different worlds. There's a big difference. There's a cultural difference for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, than anything else. But yeah, you're giving me the energy of we need to get over some misunderstandings here. And I feel like for some of you, it seems to be not just one misunderstanding, but like people are pecking at you, kind of thing. You know, yeah, they're pulling you from all sides, and you're just a bit like, I need a second, as well. But yeah, because even though this is love, I feel like there's not a huge amount of action happening for you, Cancer. Um, and even coming in not just into March but into April, and I feel like things pick up more June, July, but definitely March. Yeah, with Aries season. But you have that, you're picking up on that Aries season. You know, you have that energy of, you want to kind of move forward and strive forward and everything else. And you're doing a lot of work. So you've got with the star card here, aside from being a star, you know, and seeing yourself as a celebrity, you're also, because like you're catching rays here, but you're also trying to turn things, you know, like a misunderstanding or can I say shitty situation, you know, a crappy situation, into something better. You know, you're realigning, Cancer, and that's what you're doing about your relationships as well. That's what you're doing about, you know, with being single and with dating and things like that. And you're taking a moment of reflection and realigning. I think even my couples, you know, and it's little things, it's not major things, but you're like, maybe a nickname that your partner decides to continue to use, you don't really like, and even though you keep kind of, you know, suggesting different ones, you need to kind of take a little bit of brashness and you know, just say it. Just say, I don't like that nickname. I don't like being called this. I don't like being treated this way. And it's not anything dramatic. I'm not getting anything dramatic from the collective of you, but it's more a case of, you know, those little things. But yeah, you're fine. You're you know, for a lot of you, your romance is, if it's not blooming and booming now, it will be later on. You've got, you know, Taurus lacked passion, whereas you've got it all. You've taken it all, for all the from all the signs, you know. And there's like a sassiness. I'm seeing these as tails, which I've never seen before. I've had this deck of cards 30 years, and I see new things each time. But you're kind of swishing your tail and being like, yeah, I feel great. I think some of you are either burlesque dancers, or you really want to get into burlesque, or you want to get into movement and just dance and move your body a bit and sidestep. No pun intended for you crabs. Anything else? But yeah, you're just feeling the real energy of it, the collective energy of love. You're blossoming. If you're not feeling that exactly, you're coming into that. As well, there's some of you on like different paths as well. Yeah, and another, if you're not watching your rising sign, if Cancer isn't your rising sign, I suggest going to see your rising sign, because that might help a little bit more. And just take both readings. But yeah, There's no worries, Cancer. There's no worries about you. You're really looking forward to summer. Wherever that is, whether that's in the North Hemisphere or the South, wherever you're really looking for. I'm getting this like smell of barbecue. You know, you're really looking forward to some summer vibes. It's more about the summer vibes than anything else. Let's get your. This is a really nice reading. Let's get your advice. I'll try and shuffle on camera. It's this one. Deception. What do you mean? Okay. Okay. So, some of you, I get the sense with deception, it's not a person's deceived you. Let's get rid of that glare. Oh, I can't get rid of that glare. Whatever. It's not a person's deceived you. It's more a case of like, you don't expect the good times to last, and they won't last in a way, but they won't be dramatic. They won't be sad, and they won't be. This feels like catastrophizing, you know, and it's nothing like that, you know. And it's always, I think, for some of you, you're looking for faults. You're trying to protect yourself, you know. And I just want to say, Cancer, take that hard shell off. You know, nothing dramatic or horrible is gonna happen. You know, you deserve love. You are lovable, you know. So if everything's good right now, enjoy it being good. You know, stop looking for, you know, the worst situation possible, because it's not there. You're fine. Like, it's all right. It doesn't have to like swing all that way. You know, just enjoy, just be joyful. You know, chill out. Everything's fine. Stop looking for deception, because you'll end up creating what you're looking for. You know, yeah, you create that situation out of nothing. Yeah, that's what I've got for these. So let's move these away. If I can grab them with these nails. So. I feel like some of you need to go back and watch the weekly reading I did and pick your pile, and that will help. I think it was pile 3 that was more focused on romance and relationships, but I feel like for a lot of you that need to go watch that weekly reading, pile 1 or 2 will be more relevant. I can't actually remember what I said in pile 1 or 2, but yeah, there is my cat. She is walking off. Letters. This is going to get a bit loud. Yeah. I want to get right in there and get these. So I have my eyes closed for this. I'm seeing the word joy, because you've got the, I'm going to take them, the OY there. Joy. Beg. Some of you are kinky. That is a blank. Some of you are kinky. Is that another blank? No, that's an N. Right, give me a second, turn these around. Alright, let's have a look. I'm also getting the name Ray as well. So, I'm going to let me turn these around here. So, give me a sec. There we got Roy. Turn these here as we're doing this. I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. If you could please like and subscribe, that would really help me as a new YouTuber to continue making these. These are really fun. I really enjoy them, and this whole video has been like 30 years in the making. Not whole video, whole channel has been 30 years in the making. Apparently I can't multitask. Yeah. Anything else? I'm going to give you a second to have a look. So I've got Tingle. You got that tingly. That's how you spell tingle? Tingle. I am super dyslexic, so there are going to be spelling mistakes. There are going to be obvious ones. I can just hear somebody shouting at the TV. Roy. There's going to be obvious ones. I saw friend. We'll just use that blank one. Friend. We got friends to lovers, and also some of you are just really good friends with your partner. Like, it's not overly complicated. I'm not getting much else, but that could also be because I am super dyslexic and it all just looks like letters. No, I'm not really getting names other than Roy and other than whatever else I've said. Yeah, have a look. If you see stuff, please put it in the comments, because it really helps people. It helps, other people like have a look, especially people like me who are neurodivergent, dyslexic, whichever else. And yeah, you'll see things, we'll all see things that differently to everyone else. So yeah, have we got tall? We've got tell. I'm seeing ginger. Was it your group, Cancer, that had redhead? I can't remember. Jinx is crying, so I'm going to take that as a yes. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's move these over. But yeah, please put it in the comments, because yeah, it really helps me, it helps other people, and I'm definitely going to be one of those where I'll read the comments and be like, oh yeah, I see it now. It's funny how you see things when people point them out. Anything else? And we need to do your bits and pieces. Take a deep breath for me. Some of you are trying to assume again. I want to grab here. There we go. So New Zealand popped out. Kenya. We got Bengali. We have got fire service. So with these, particularly like the places, take them as they resonate. So your significant other could be from those places. They could have family from there and connections from there. These could also be places you want to travel. And this is more of a kind of like heads up to go there. For some people, this is like their sign. They've said to the universe that, they want to see the word Kenya or New Zealand or whichever, and they'll know that this person is a significant other. It's like one of those. So you've got concert or gig, meeting at a concert or gig. Someone's a bit of a dork or a nerd. Someone's in teaching or education. Let me put these out first. Oh, Jordan. Could be the name Jordan. Oh, I thought this one was Jordan. No, it's just someone's healthcare, medical, work, office. Could be the name, surname. New Delhi. There's quite a few places coming up for yours. Netherlands, Somali. Somebody is a creative. Somebody is a film star or a movie lover. Someone's a cyclist. If I can pick these up. Loves spicy. So that could be, a lover of smut, or it could be they love spicy food, or they just love to kind of get spicy. Didn't you have beg in yours? Yes, thank you, Jinx. Yeah, so somebody could be a bit kinky as well, you or them. Yes, baby, what's up? Thank you, I am listening to you. Food, culinary arts. Yeah, have a look. Take what resonates. My cat would love a cuddle. Thank you. I'm just doing this. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to do your yes or no. I'm going to move these further up. Think of your question. It will either be a yes or no. If it's not a good enough spin, just take that as a maybe. I will try and get a good spin on this. It doesn't always happen. So yeah. Take a deep breath in and out. Your question for Cancer. So yes or no? Oh, that was a yes, but I'm just going to do that again because that wasn't a great spin. That was a good spin. Still a yes. Still a yes. So, thank you very much, Cancer. Please like and subscribe, as I said. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. I can keep making some more of these. Please comment, tell me what resonates, tell me what doesn't. Give me feedback if you want me to pull more of these or just do like a short on these. I can. If you want me to pick out different cards, I absolutely can. Just let me know. It's a new channel, even though I'm not new to any of this. It's a new channel, so I'm more than happy to change things around to fit everyone else's needs, and I'm more than happy to take requests than anything else. My cat is playing up and is causing damage, so I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Bye.